Ba-dum-ba-ba-ba, the death trap. The death trap.
Oh, shit. We're back, baby. It's a Death Trap podcast.
Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. Death trap.
Were you prepping that for the podcast when you were doing it?
No, it's been. I've had that line stuck in my head today. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. And then I've had "Say Baby I Love You" stuck in my head.
What's that?
The Beyonce. It's Destiny's Child, but it's the "Say Baby I Love You" when no one is around you. Say baby I love you. Say my name. Say my name.
It's called "Say My Name," right?
Yeah.
Oh, you were like "Say Baby I Love You." I was like, I don't know.
Oh, that's how I Googled it earlier.
Oh yeah. I get that.
Say my name, say my name. Death Trap Podcast. Say my name, say my name. The Death Trap Podcast.
Did you ever go to dances in like high school?
When no one is around you.
Say baby.
I love you.
Say my name.
Did I go to yeah, I went to dances in high school.
Like if that is a conversation we're having, that's a real serial. I mean, we'll come back to the dance thing, but that's a real serial killer thing to say.
What?
When no one is around you, say baby, I love you. Say my name.
No, I don't think so. I think
you don't think so?
No, I don't like when people over-examine songs and say them like out of rhythm and like take it out of like that.
But I'm just saying my name, and you see what I'm talking about, though, right? Say my fucking name.
No, because I like it when when was the last time someone not in your family told you they loved you?
Every goddamn day.
Like a lady.
A lady? It's been a fortnight.
So
you can't pull that shit. Fuck you.
That was a good one. Because I do think of that, because I had that song somewhere, because I do like miss like hearing like my girlfriend say I love you to me, like because like we're not around.
Like I'll have Beyonce do it.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what, Queen Bee will do. Yeah.
You guys talk on the phone like every night though.
Yeah, but I enjoy. You know what I mean? Like it's not as good. Like in person, it just you like your heart goes up and you're like. You feel validated, like the bad sets all get wiped away for a second.
No,
I mean, then it's over immediately because it's a short phrase. But I do like hearing her say, "Joe, fucking love you, dog."
Hey, dog. Your girlfriend talks like me.
Yeah,
Your girlfriend's like, "Hey, dog."
She goes, "Hated to love it, the underdog's on top."
I love you, dog. You're my dog for life.
Hate it or love it, the underdogs
on top.
Are on top.
See, that one sounds cool when you do it.
I hate you so much.
It does. Like that sounds like it's in Coach Carter, right? That sounds like it sounds like a locker room speech. Like, hate it to love it. Dogs are on top, and they're like, go out there and get them. Like the halftime speech at Miracle. You could have slipped that in there. I would have never known.
Just some guy like the hype man in the bathroom is like, hate it or love it, and then he says like a few more lines like the underdogs, and then he's like, on top.
USA on 3. 1, 2, 3, freedom.
I wonder how many places you could just walk into and just like a crowd. Like I wonder if you could do that on the subway.
What? Just
do what you just said. Like put your hand in and just be like USA on 3. How many people would reach their hands in and just be like,
"All right, guys, bring it on." Hey, you have to have like
just like 7 a.m. pull into Manhattan. Like everybody's like about to like shuffle to work. If you just slid your hand in with like you have the jersey.
Yeah.
Put the American hockey jersey on and just sit on the subway like every morning and like wait with like a suit underneath so they don't think you're like too crazy. And then just be like, all right, guys, USA on 3.
USA on 3. This is a kind of related to that. It's like it's a reason I wish that like the internet was more prevalent when I was younger, kind of.
Yeah.
Because like I know that this is a thing that I'm sure somebody's done on the internet by now, but like me and my roommate in college would kind of get into shit all the time. Mm-hmm. And, like one of the things was like during Parents Weekend, we took a desk. Like a desk, and we took the top half off, so it was like a flat desk, and we put it in the elevator. And then, I mean, anytime someone would get in the elevator, we just pretended like they were walking to a job interview.
Nice.
So they'd like walk into the elevator, and we'd be like, "Okay, thanks. Well, you're 15 minutes late."
Nice.
And what's your reason? And then, like, a lot of times people would go along. Like, very rarely would someone be upset, but everyone was just like, "Oh, I've never had an experience in an elevator."
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You know what the thing is?
If we were smart, we would have filmed that and been YouTube stars.
No, well, yeah, because back then, yes, absolutely. You guys would have made it, and then you would have, like, evolved with YouTube, probably, and then you would have, had a fortune.
But instead, I was just whimsical. I was like, what a good memory.
Yeah, that is good. I mean, nowadays, if someone did that, you would get in the elevator and be like, another one of these? But like back then, yeah, you would have fucking crushed YouTube with that.
Yeah, because
That would've been-
it started later. It started with us. One of us would just be in the elevator facing the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would get in. We'd hear people get in, and the doors would close, and then we'd turn around like in a suit with a clipboard and be like, "All right, so you're probably all wondering why we've gathered you here today. We got some sales goals we want to hit. You guys haven't, Tom, you haven't been pulling your own weight, have you?" And we just like do that the entire elevator ride.
Damn.
Yeah.
How many floors? How many stories?
The dorm only had like 3 or 4 floors, so it was like
They ain't annoyed.
no,
They're fine.
no.
That's awesome. That rules. I've never heard that.
Yeah, there was like one dad that I will never. He was just like stereotypical college dad who
Mhm.
got so into it, where he like was like, "I'll hit my goals. I'll hit my goals. I will deliver.
I will deliver."
Like, it rolled so hard.
Was his son or daughter in there?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, of course. And like,
Oh.
also like, you want to talk embarrassing? Like,
Mm-hmm.
these are most of the people in my dorm I've never met before, so
Yeah.
I'm just like making them not like me actively.
They're just like, hey, what was that shit? You want to warn us next time?
Yeah.
You want to like put out letters that, hey guys, I might be doing some weird shit in elevator 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
There was only one elevator.
Oh, that's even worse.
I
You guys cornered them.
Yeah, we had
Literally
the market cornered.
cornered yourselves.
And then there was like we found out some other kids started doing it in a different hall, like because we had 3 wings in our dorm.
Mhm.
And we found out someone in a different wing was doing it. We were like, hey, that's our fucking shit. You're just going around stealing good elevator ideas.
What if they were just like, yeah, no, those guys stole it from us?
We didn't actually do anything. We were just like, oh, that's
No,
cool.
I'm saying it'd be fine if like they were like in their elevator being like, oh, you heard about them? Yeah, they got the idea. We did it first.
I'd fuck.
And nobody knows because it's all the parents.
I was 19. I would have fought them.
Oh my god.
The thing that like the one of the ways I met my roommate Chris is cool.
Mhm.
College, but like the first interaction we had was I'm not good with change. So when I went to college, I didn't like leave my dorm
Okay.
for like 2 months, which is my move. It's what I did in New York. It's a move. Okay,
It's a solid move.
solid move. If you're sad, don't move at all.
Not true. If
Nope,
you're sad out there,
It'll go away.
No, get up,
It'll go away.
get some sunshine. Do not ignore.
No.
No, if you're feeling depressed, you have to get a little primal. Go eat some healthy foods. No processed. Sorry, nothing. No pizza delivered. You gotta go get some sunshine.
When you're sad, the reason they created the Domino's app was so sad people could eat food and get points for it.
Yeah, it's not like a if in case you need it pizza, like a free get. It's like
They
a
literally
depressed pizza.
sent me an emergency pizza this week. We have a free pizza because Domino's knows I was a little bummed about the weather.
And I forgot to do the app. I need to download
You
it so
gotta
I can
download
get my freaking.
Wait, you're telling me that if you're sad, you should go outside, but also you're about to download the Domino's app?
Dude, I'm actually about to. Yeah, I'm about to download the Domino's app live. Oh, maybe they should be. No, they can't be a sponsor because we did a full episode about Domino's almost.
Yeah,
and
they
ignored
already
us.
sponsor clinical depression.
They ignored us.
That's my number one.
Dude,
When you're sad, order Domino's.
Go to
Stay
the-
inside.
Go to the gym. If it's worth doing, it's
No.
worth doing wrong. You can go to the gym and have a bad workout. You don't have to give it your all. Go there and just be a little healthy. You don't need the ice bath.
No.
You don't need that. Just go there and get on the treadmill, walk for a little bit.
No.
No headphones, just your thoughts. Okay? When you're the most sad, just go for a walk on a treadmill
Hey,
and it'll symbolize life where you're not going anywhere, but you're constantly moving towards something, okay?
quick question.
Yeah.
Are you a doctor?
I was.
Wrong.
I lost
No.
my license.
I say when you're sad, stay indoors, lock the doors, close the blinds, stay in bed, order a pizza. Figure it out. Give yourself a couple days.
Hey, is it the Domino's Pizza USA app that has 5 million 5-star votes, or is it the Domino's Pizza app that has 4.5 star reviews?
I'm gonna go with the second one.
I'm gonna
the one that's
the second
definitely
I'm gonna
the
order
one
the
that you
4.
need your social security number
Yeah,
to sign
exactly,
up for.
Yeah.
Like, hey, quick question: what's your first, last name, and
Yeah.
SSN, date of birth?
They're gonna crush me on this
Do you own a
app, dude.
house?
How many companies, if you had to think about it, have like just like all your data, all of it, like all the time right now? If you had to guess, is it you think it's over 100 companies or 1,000 companies have like your data?
I know the one company that leaked my data.
Ooh, who's that?
It's called Tiger Direct. It's a computer website.
We're fucking coming for you.
You fucked me when I was in college, Tiger Direct, and I won't forget.
We're coming for you.
I slipped and fell on the ice, and I landed on my backpack.
Yeah.
Destroyed my laptop.
Okay.
I needed one to finish college, and that was the cheapest one I could find. And then they gave away my debit card information.
Okay.
And the people didn't get any money because they overdrafted.
Okay.
They tried to take $1,000 out. I had 140.
That's good. That's smart.
Boom.
There it is, kids. Never have more in your account than you're willing to lose.
Never.
Money's
for fucking... What are you going to do? Spend it, you fucking idiot? No, you don't need money.
We had another fraud happen today.
Huh?
Yeah, so...
Another fraud? Who are you talking about?
At the retail job, we had someone come in a few months ago with a stolen credit card.
Oh, nice.
And, the girl that...
Do you get to punch him out when that happens?
What do you mean?
Like, if someone comes in with a stolen credit card, and you run it, and the computer looks at you and says, hey, this shit's stolen. Do you just get to or do you become the law at that point?
Yeah. Instantly, because it is a felony.
Okay.
It's what's that?
You receive the signet
what's the
of
arrest? Public civil.
Oh, you're a civil.
You're under civil arrest?
You're a people cop.
I'm a people cop now. So you're under arrest, basically. I can arrest you.
Citizen's arrest.
Citizen's arrest. I can take you to people's court, which is my left and right fucking hand.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah? You want... Hey, here's the judge, jury, executioner, and the day off.
And the guy filming it on his phone.
And the stenographer, motherfucker, to keep record of the last thing you're going to say.
Dude, when you do it, are you like, in the name of Joe Biden and the President of the United States of America, I give you the people's arrest.
In the name of Joe Biden and the guy that actually won. No.
Right now, we have like 40 listeners, and one of them's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The other 39 are like, Joe.
39 of them are going to be talking to me about this.
39 care. One dude's like, at least he said it.
He fucking, see? Admissible in court, me saying it happened. So no, what happens actually is really cool is that they swipe it and then it just gets approved and then they leave with the products and the credit card.
Oh.
Yeah, on camera. Second time. It's not the same guy.
And then a cop comes and is like, are you ready to meet the people?
And they get like all of our video and stuff, all the surveillance, and we give it to them and then we try and get as much info as we can. And
it's pretty sick.
Yeah. So he got away with it, but it's the second time and 2 for 2 on guys that went to Apple first. Wow. They went to Apple. They keep stealing a card and they go like shop at Apple and then they like walk around every other store basically. No one questions someone with like an Apple bag because you're like, okay, King, you ready to spend some money? And then they literally like he spent like $280. It was like our biggest sale of the day.
Thieves love MacBooks, dude.
Yeah, they love Macs.
Jim T's his apartment got robbed while he lived in New York, and he literally was talking about it, and he was just like, "This is his joke." He was like, "I don't know if it's a joke he does, but it was funny when he said it." He was like, "Yeah, there was some guys looking for 2 MacBooks, and I just happened to have 2 MacBooks." He's like, "So in a way, I think they needed them." I was like, "That's pretty."
Is that all they took?
Pretty much, he said.
That's amazing.
Pretty much, like. The only thing is, I think maybe some hard drive or something, but yeah, the MacBooks are gonna run you back.
Yeah, that's just devastating. I mean, it's all the stuff that's on there too. That's the piece of shit part.
I mean, I got robbed in college, and they took literally like someone went in my room during a party and stole something, and they took some loose money I had, and then they took that laptop. But it was like, you know how I said I broke the laptop? They took the broken one.
Perfect.
So it was like they got home and they were like, "Crime does pay," and then they were like, "What the? Why is this screen purple?"
Finally, I get to whack off.
Finally.
God damn it. Does it ever end?
College boys are so gross that like when they probably like every college boy is probably just jerking off every time they're alone.
Yeah.
To the point where if you open their laptops, it looks like, like the entrance to the Upside Down in Stranger Things.
I feel like I've never seen Stranger Things.
I know. That was a great.
Yep. I'm
listeners,
so sorry.
if you got that one, let me know it was good.
Dude, I feel like you lock a boy of any age until it don't work no more for like 12 hours. Eventually, they're going to get bored enough where they just whack off. Like, it could be like after like 6 hours, you're like, I might die here. So like you're like, well, I may as well just whack off.
I think about the older I get, the more I think about bills.
Like Buffalo?
No, just money. Like I've never been. When I was younger, I was like, money will show up. I was like, I'm young, it'll work. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Like I had young boy brain where I was always like, I don't need to worry about money because I'm young and I have strong hands and I can do what I want. But the older I get, the more I'm like, I could die soon.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Once you're dead, you don't have to worry about money.
Yeah, but what if I get something that's gonna make me dead, but it takes a while?
Then you literally just move back to Parma and live with your parents and die where you were raised.
I don't want to put that on them. Hey, can you make me a promise?
Yeah, but well, you can go to your GMOs. You can die there.
You want to make me a promise, Doug?
Nope. I don't make promises without hearing
me a
it.
little promise?
And no, not even to hear anything with your life now. What? What's the deal?
Ready to make me a promise?
Yeah.
If I get something terminal, you got to help me kill myself.
No.
Yeah, why not?
Because what do you need my help with jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge? What do you need my help with jumping in the bathtub and cutting? What do you need my help with?
What if I need you to go get to the store for me or something?
I'll do that.
Like I need like a cheesecake first.
I'll go get you like a razor.
What if I want to fucking have a last meal with you?
Then I'll get a last meal with you. And then just let me know when you're going to do it so I don't like
stumble,
get upset when I see the body. Yeah,
okay,
just
yeah.
I'll still find the body for you.
What about this?
What?
This is how I want to go out, and I do need your help. Okay.
What do you need?
We find out. I go to the doctor. They go, it's not good. It's terminal. And I go, how long? And they go, it's going to take a year and a half. And I go, but how long till I'm not functioning well? They go 6 months. So 6 months comes around. You put me. We make a raft. Okay. Out of wood, and it's a wooden raft, but then it's like got the pyre under it, and it's all flammable stuff. We fucking pour gasoline on it.
We pour it. Okay.
We have it right next to the shore. Me and you, we have some friends over. They're like, what is this? We're like, oh, we just want to have a beach party. We drink, we party, we have some burgers.
We're sending Joe off.
We don't tell him.
No, but
we're sending me off.
We're sending you off.
We're sending me off.
It's going away party.
I'll send Bob Seger a letter, see if he can come.
We told everyone you're moving to Michigan. You're going to go coach the Wolverines.
I'm moving to LA this time.
Yeah, you're moving to LA.
Yep.
You finally figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the city that's going to facilitate you making it.
Yep.
It's not you, it's the city.
It's not me, obviously.
It's not you, it's the city.
That's a given.
So, we're sending you to LA,
mm-hmm.
and that means the most fun. BYOD. Bring your own drugs.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you do the drugs wrong, maybe. But we do the beach party, we play all the Seeger, but then it's my going away party. I want people to be happy. At a certain point, I say, play what you want. I never want people to control the jukebox, but I say, play what you want.
Play what you want.
We're drinking. We get to that point in the night where you're across the room. I'm over here. I look at you and I go, and one tear rolls down your eye.
No, don't put that in there.
And then I look at you and I go like this. I go, and I just shake, and then you go, suck it back up, because we're men.
I like that.
And then I
yeah, we're not fairies, dude.
I go in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I drink an entire bottle of NyQuil.
Okay.
I finish the NyQuil. I drink another entire bottle of NyQuil. Okay. And I keep drinking NyQuil until I can no longer stand. Then I get on the raft.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
Still alive.
You push me out, and then you pull out a bow and arrow. But I was thinking, we've got the technology for a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
We could light a crossbow on fire.
Oh, yeah. It'd be a more direct shot.
Way easier.
So much more dramatic.
Plus, you don't want to
because it'd be faster. It'd just be me, aiming it, at you almost.
Yeah. And then if I wake up, later in the ocean, if you miss the bow and arrow, then that's just a whole thing, isn't it?
You're just hanging out in the ocean.
Yeah, you got to hit the shot.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we rig up a remote fire just in case.
Okay. Or you could just have a pack of cigarettes and a lighter on there.
Yeah. But I'm asleep. Remember, I've drank so much NyQuil that I'm not awake to burn alive.
I don't like that.
No, I'm out. I'm out by the time you're shooting.
I don't like that. I want you to be awake.
Okay, then we gotta.
I think
get
you should drink
Percocet. We gotta get Percocet. We got a little Percocet.
Dayquil.
I don't want to feel it though. So what?
Fix the story. You're on Dayquil.
I'm on Dayquil. It's nighttime.
Yes.
I pop a bunch of perks.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Mercury is in retrograde. Full moon. I get on the raft. I give you one of these, and then we just play. What's that song? The one.
I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
Perfect. For our lives to be over. Yeah.
And then you yell, his life is over. And you fire the shot before anyone knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. and then they just see me saluting, burning alive.
Yes. You know that
That
song?
ain't
You know
bad.
what? What's that one
That ain't
song?
bad.
The
Not a bad
All Star.
one. Hey now,
You're an all-star. What I'll do is I'll be like, right before I do it, I'll be like, today, the years stop coming. And then I shoot. And then
as soon as it lights on fire, then it's, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. And then we have a slideshow presentation ready.
And it starts, as we go on, we remember all them fucking times we fucking had together.
No, and it's, I want like a hilariously short slideshow.
Okay.
Whether it's like, and now we remember Joe Briggs, and it like the song starts and then it's 2 slides and it's just thank you for coming.
It's just
like longer to set up the slideshow than it is to actually view it.
Yeah.
Just like one picture, like one, we are here today to remember Joe Briggs, then one photo of me, and then thank you for coming.
It's like the roller coaster rides. It's like literally, it's like thank you for coming. Joe appreciates it, and then there's just a picture of the arrow hitting the log, and then we got this shot right as it happens,
Yeah,
and then we
photos.
display. We're like, oh, we didn't know if you could see it or not, but this is what just happened.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Thanks for a lifetime of memories, and all the photos are from that night.
Dude. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that for you.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good way to go out, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would also push you off the roof if you wanted. Like Raj's roof. We can all go to like his house, get up like 13
That'd be really
floors,
funny.
and just push you off.
Dude, that'd be good to just staple like a note to my chest too that says Raj Suresh did this. That'd be a pretty sick way to go. Just to frame somebody for your murder when it's like when you're just willingly going into the night.
He said he couldn't get a hold of Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
so he killed me instead.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, he doesn't listen to this, so that's just fine.
We're
God,
friends. That's funny though.
that's really good.
That's a good way to go, right?
That's not a bad way to go.
As our lives
Huh.
change for whatever, Raj Suresh did murder together. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
a lot of talk of death.
That was really good.
Yeah, happy Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday.
Death is coming.
Wednesday.
Death is coming for us all.
Not for me, dude.
I mean, I watched that dude OD.
The death is not coming for me.
I didn't talk about that on the last one because we did this before. Yeah, I was going to the grocery store, gang, New York, and some guy OD'd on the sidewalk, and it was devastating to watch, and yeah, it was really weird, but I did make better decisions in the grocery store because of it, and I know that bit didn't work on stage last night, so I'm not ever going to do it on
was
stage
fine.
again.
That was a rough mic.
Yeah, it was a rough mic. It was in a very cool place. It was a very hip hopping place. I actually really like that place. I think I need to go there and drink. Have you gone there and just drank?
No.
It seems like a fine place to go and drink. Is that a
Me
pool
and you
table in the
haven't really
back?
just gone to a bar yet and drank, have we?
No,
Just the two of
I
us.
don't really want to.
I want to do one time before our time's up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just so expensive to drink here.
I don't think it's that expensive there. I
But
think
we never did that in Cleveland either. Me and you would
exactly.
never go
I
to a
don't
bar.
usually. I don't go out and drink with like anyone. Even
Yeah,
like if
neither do
Taya and I go out drinking, I only have like a few, and then like I usually like to like do that at home with her. Like it's not like. I mean, we could, in theory, just sit here and get drunk. I'm more comfortable doing that, so I can like walk up on the roof and have a smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
But like being drunk in public in the city seems like we did it that one night when you drove. I got pretty drunk that night. You drove back home for Thanksgiving or whatever, or for Christmas, right?
Yeah, Christmas.
Yeah.
Right before Christmas.
Yeah, and I was like hammered walking home.
Oh, really?
And I was like, because I stayed for a little while and then I left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just, I was like too drunk, and I was like, I was like on the subway, like, yeah, I could just get fucked up right now. I'm just like a little doll. Like, I'm like,
But then if you're
on the
sitting, though,
subway.
you're not like, nobody can tell you, unless you're like doing like this shit where you're like topsy-turvy.
No, I was making a point to like look strong. I was like poking my chest out, and I was like, dude, you're fucking good, dude. What? I don't ride the subway there though. I drive when I'm drunk.
I know, but every time I've been like kind of drunk and had violence inflicted against me, it's been in Cleveland.
Well, you had longer time there.
Yeah, but it was only when I lived in Lakewood, so it was within the span of 4 years.
Yeah.
So 2 times in 4 years I got punched.
That's not bad. I never got punched. I think you and Paul have been assaulted, but I never been. People don't find it a good use of their time to hit someone who's 5'8". You know what I mean? There's no trophy for hitting someone my size. I'm not tall enough to draw attention.
But the thing is, like, if you know me, I feel like I'm not someone that's like, oh, I want to fight.
Yeah, but you're like 6 feet, dude. You're gonna get fucking popped.
But I don't like aesthetically don't look like. Yeah, I get it. I'm 6 foot. But this is like this D tier of 6 foot. You know what I mean? You're not punching like a dude that's jacked. You're punching a guy that's like, hey, do you guys still have cheesecake on the menu?
I don't know, dude. Maybe you're in a bulk.
You know what we haven't talked about on the pod yet, too? Remember that time? There was like a time where, like, post-COVID, we did this show at the Winchester in Lakewood, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing the show, and then, like, it was cool because there wasn't a lot of shows during COVID, so everyone would just hang out.
Yeah.
And we were hanging out after a show, and we were talking about how I had just gotten punched on St. Patrick's Day. And there was that one dude who got, like, I don't know. We were talking to Katie Moynihan about it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this one guy.
Wow, we didn't name drop.
We think he had a crush on this girl, and Joe said one of the funniest things because this guy like tried to fight me kind of, and you stopped it. And
I'm a hero.
And he was like, I was like, why was he being so weird? And Joe was like, I think he had a crush on Katie. And I was like, well, then why was he so mad at me? And Joe's like, yeah, I know. Maybe if he likes Katie so much, he should just try and fight her. But do you remember that like night? What happened?
Yeah, but it was weird because like you were, what's his? Yeah, I don't want to like name names about the guy that did that.
Guy, yeah,
but yeah, that was you can tell that because that's a really weird interaction because it has to do with the punch in the face story too.
Yeah,
because that's what it was about.
It was, and he was like, you were concussed, you don't remember, and I was like, no.
So here's what happened: we were at a bar, and this one guy was trying to sleep with like a girl who was doing comedy at the time. Go figure.
Can you believe it?
Yeah. Whoa. And so his way of impressing her was he kept getting super aggressive with Joe here, and it was very odd. And then he's gone, and then this other guy used to do comedy, was never truly good, but I think he enjoyed the beverages.
Yeah,
I think he liked the beverage part of comedy.
He was a guy that was I've never seen sober.
Yeah. So
and then on St. Patrick's Day, he was like, I remember everything clearly. I was stone sober.
Yes.
Like, okay, buddy.
So we're all having a good time, and this guy comes up and he wants to talk about the incident where you got punched
on St. Patrick's Day.
On St. Patrick's Day, and then so what happened?
So we're talking after St. Patrick's Day. What happened?
Yeah. With what's his name at the table, remember?
Yeah, so the thing that's crazy is I didn't think anything was happening. He just kept, like, because I was like, yeah, I was outside texting, and I was looking at my phone, and this guy punched me. That's what happened on St. Patrick's Day. I was like, looking at my phone. All of a sudden, I can't read my phone. It's like, oh, it's because my glasses are on the ground. I look up. I'm like, literally said, did you punch me?
Yeah. And
then he squared up for another one, and, like, people got involved. And the second one, I could move.
Yeah.
But I remember all that. I was pretty sober on St. Patrick's Day, and then I got concussed.
Sounded like it didn't do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this guy was like, no, I was outside. You were talking shit. And I was like, no, I wasn't. And he's the only person that said this, too. By the way, there's a bar and patio filled with comedians, and they're all like, yeah, you got sucker punched for no reason. And then this one guy's like, no, you're a piece of shit. You deserved it.
People outside erupted because an incident had happened where someone got cold cocked for no reason. Not because you were talking shit. We still don't know why.
We think he mixed me up with, because the bouncer just kicked him out, so I don't know if he thought I worked at the bar. I still have no idea. And it was like an old man that hit me. He was like in his 50s, shorter than me. And when he got me, the back of my head hit the glass window, and that put the lights out.
That's what'll get you.
That put the lights right out. 1, 2.
Yep.
Severe concussion.
Yep.
Like enough that it took me like a good month or two before I felt like I could think straight again. Felt like I just had brain fog all the time.
Nice.
Yeah, good times. But
it's exciting.
So like a month or two after this, we're at this bar, and this guy is the guy who was sober and said he remembers everything. All I remember is talking, and he's like, "No, that's not how it happened." I go, "Yeah, this is what happened." He goes, "No, it's not. This is what happened." I was like, "Hey, man, I remember everything before I got hit. The rest of the night is gone to me. But before I got hit, I remember the whole night."
Yes.
And he'd be like, "No, this is this. No, this is this." And then...
Hold on.
Yep.
I don't know if you're going to mention this part or not, but remember how it was so weird because he was so hyper-focused because he came up and approached and said, "Dude, you've been going around telling this joke on stage like ever since it happened, and you had brought it up once on stage."
I purposely, because I hate drama, so I purposely had never brought it up.
Yeah.
And the only reason I brought it up on stage is because somebody mentioned it before my set.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And you had brought it up once, and that's where the accusation came. He goes, "You're going around talking about it all the time on stage," because he's a fucking drunk. So, like, he can't think. He's like, literally just comes up. He's like, "You're going around, you're talking about it all the time, and you got the story wrong." And we're all like,
"You already have the story wrong."
He's holding 2 beers at once, too, while he's talking to you. He has, like, 2 Bud Lights in his hand while he's talking to us.
Bud Heavy,
or Bud Heavy.
Yeah.
Like, while he's talking to us, he's got the 2 Buds. And we're like, and he's making his claim that he was the most sober person on St. Patrick's Day.
That's all I remember is who was, because it was me, you, Katie. Who else was over there in that corner with us? Was it Strank?
I don't know if
who kept going, "You have 2 beers right now"? Was it Brett?
Maybe.
It might have been Brett. Somebody kept just being like, or maybe it was just Katie. Somebody kept being like, "You're holding 2 beers," and he's like, "But I didn't have 2 beers on St. Patrick's Day."
Yeah. God.
And then all I remember is he's like arguing. He's like, "You're wrong about this," and I'm like, "No, I'm not." I know, because I talked to everyone. I remember most of the night.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You're wrong about this," and then I'm like, so the place, it's hard to, let me describe it. I'm like, my back is against the wall, and I'm like, the right side of me and the left side of me are tables that people are sitting at, and I'm kind of just in this aisle. My back's against the wall, and he's in front of me, kind of blocking my way out of this aisle. And so we're doing this, and then I just see Joe grab his arm, and I look, and I'm like, "Oh, that dude's making a fist." And then I see Joe, like Joe grabs his arm, and the guy looks at Joe who's sitting next to him, and Joe looks at him and he goes, "You don't want to do this."
Goddamn right, dude. COVID Joe was a different monster.
And he was like, "Well, I wasn't gonna do," and he's like, "Brother, I just watched you make a fist."
He's like,
he was like, "I wasn't gonna do it," and you were like, "I just watched you make a fist." And I'm standing there, and I was like, "Dude, I was about to get cold clocked again with a wall behind me again."
There's some stuff I think I would have like way overthought if I like wasn't like if I wasn't like drinking.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's like he could have been like, "No, this happens here, and now I kick both your asses," and I'm just like, "You don't want to do that, brother."
Dude,
I liked being in that kind of shape.
Yeah, we banned him from coming to shows because he like gotten 2 shows in a row. He like tried to fight somebody. And then we were like, the next time we were like, "Hey, you can't come."
No.
Because it's like, look, man. Yeah, I don't know what his deal was.
I'll fight you for that girl.
You know what
if I kick your ass, she's my girlfriend now.
I was never dating her or anything, and he's like, "If I beat
my girlfriend,
I'm gonna impress Katie by kicking your ass."
Literally, just kick her ass. You know what I mean?
You know what my favorite part about that was too? Is like, you know how I wear these glasses now?
Yeah.
Before I got punched on St. Patrick's Day, I wore black frame, smaller glasses, and I bought these for a sketch. And when I got hit, it broke my glasses, so I had to switch to these.
Mm-hmm.
And that dude, one of his like arguments was like, "Your glasses didn't break."
What?
And I was like, "Yeah, they did." And he was like, "No, they didn't." And I was like, "The arm like broke. Like it would slide on, but it wouldn't like connect anymore. So you could wear them for like 15 minutes and then they'd come apart." And he's like, "They weren't broken when you were there." And I was like, "Dude, they broke. What do you?" That was like he was like, "You just wanted to switch glasses and you're making this dumb story." And I was like, I did not want to wear these glasses at first, and then I kind of grew into them. But
do you think we should get in the car and just go back to Cleveland and kick his fucking
guy
ass
up?
up? Yeah, just kick the absolute fucking piss out of him, dude. Just make him like piss.
We start
blood.
talking, and you make a fist, and then I grab your arm, and I just go, "Hey, you want to do this?" And then I let you go. Just release the fucking You're the robot. I'm the dragon.
It's just crazy that, like, if you know, like, on your way up to punch someone, you can make a fist. Like, just, like, signaling to the world that he's, like making a fist. Like, I'm going to wait. Like, it's so, I just don't understand, like, not being able to.
This is, like, a thing that sucks, is my vision is so bad that, like, anything outside the lens, I have terrible. Peripheral vision is dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so every time that's kind of why I'm like, c'est la vie about crime, because, like, if it's coming, I'm done.
Yeah.
But every time I've been, like, punched as an adult, I've just had no clue it was coming.
No fucking
Which is kind of good because you don't tense up, you just take it, I guess. But, like, and the other time I got punched in Lakewood, did I ever tell you about that?
Mm-hmm.
I was on a date. Me and this girl, we went to Griffin Cider House. This is, like, when I first moved to Lakewood. Okay, it did not work out. First moved to Lakewood, we go there. Some guy, we're outside. Some guy, same thing, just like punches me from the side, and then I wasn't drunk or anything, and I looked up and I was like confused because, like, you know, like when it's not a good punch and you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
I look confused, and then he looks at me and he looks confused.
Yeah.
And I was like, did you punch me? And he was like, I thought you were someone else.
Oh fuck.
And I was like, you wouldn't check to make sure? And I like he like gave me a bruise here for a week. I had to go into work with my face bruised because I got punched.
So he just saw like a side profile at night and was like, I'm gonna punch him.
I'm gonna fucking punch him. And he did. But then, like, I was like, maybe I was like 24.
Yeah.
And he was just like, hey man, anything you drink the rest of the night, I got it. And
That's cool.
I was like, so me and this girl just went fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, for Cleveland, that's like an expensive cocktail bar, and we just like drank everything.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because we were like gonna have a drink or two,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. And then we were like, well, fate has it decided.
I got punched in Lakewood.
Where?
My friend's diner parking lot.
Were we friends yet?
This was right before the pandemic. Yeah,
So
it was like right before
we were newly friends.
Yeah, it was like right before the pandemic, and I was drunk with like some people, and I was
Comics or no?
Yeah, I was with some comics, and I was drunk.
So you had no backup.
No backup. I went in a lone wolf. So I was I thought it'd be funny to like hide behind this like one car and scare people. It's like 2:30 in the morning. Everyone's out of the bar and like leaving the diner, and then like it was like fine because it would like I'd get them and they'd be like have like distance, and then like the owner of the car turns the corner and I go and he's right here and he's just fucking decked me in the face.
So just a reaction punch.
Huh?
He just reacted.
Yeah,
I would.
And I was just, but like everyone else, like kind of was like, you know what I mean, not like coming near the car because it was like, why would you? But it was his, so he turned the corner and he came right here. I was like, like, I had my hands up like this, and then whack, and I got punched.
That's
in
probably
the
just
mouth.
a jab though, so it ain't gonna.
No, he got me right in the mouth, and I have like pictures like how I'm like got like a bloody lip or whatever, and then I went in and like I was so drunk that like forgot I got punched in the face and ordered like breakfast food, so I had like an orange juice, and it was just like sting. Yeah, I felt like such an idiot in front of everyone though. I was like, that's such like an immature.
You're probably
thing.
like relatively new to comedy too.
Yeah, and it was just, and I started comedy at 30, so it was like everything there that I do past then is just super immature for my age forever.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's
so rough.
I also started comedy relatively late though, so it's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
you have life experience.
Yeah, that's good enough. But I definitely started too late to have the energy to keep up with like the young comedians. Not even like the energy to like go do stuff. It's like the energy to listen. I'm just like, dude, I'm every bit of 36 sometimes. I'm just like sitting in the crowd being like,
I forget because you don't look 36. And so then I default to thinking that everyone's the same age as me.
Yeah.
And so like there's times where I think you're being 36 and I'm like, what's going on with Joe?
Yeah. I'll just sit there and I'll be like, it's not even that I disagree with the views. It's that I don't even know the name of the artist they're talking about. I don't know the movie. I don't know like it's like all the TV shows they watch like growing up would have been fucking weird if I was watching them at my age. So I'm like, I'm too old.
You know what I did this week actually to try and connect with young people?
Therapy?
No, not even close. I just had I had PBR instead. I watched
Therapy's at the bottom of the bottle.
I watched Saltburn.
What's that?
That's that new movie they're all talking about.
What is it?
It's on Amazon, so you can watch it for free.
Okay.
They say it's a dark comedy. It's just like a thriller, like a horror thriller, dark, not like scary, but like basically like a guy becomes friends with a guy in college, and I can't remember any of their names, but like so basically there's a guy, he pretends to be poor, befriends a rich guy, and then goes and stays with him on vacation, befriends the family, and then one by one family members start dying and this and that, but like Gen Z is attracted to it because there's a point where like the guy that he is friends with dies. I think he's the first one to go, and like he's this really hot guy, Jacob Elordi, I think his name is.
Okay.
And they like go to his funeral, and everybody leaves, and the weirdo guy's like, "Well, I'm gonna take a minute," and everybody leaves, and then he just like fucks the ground where his freshly dug grave is, and like Gen Z girls are like, "That's hot."
See, that's another thing. I don't understand what these fucking broads are into anymore.
Yeah, dude.
I'll tell you what, they don't like being fucking called broads. That's one thing I fucking learned.
Dude, the scene that I was like, this is a little much for me, was that Jacob Elordi, like he catches the hot guy jerking off into the bathtub, and then like he watches through like the keyhole, and then he finishes, and then he like after the guy's done, he knocks on the door, and he like is like, "Oh, you done in the bathroom?" He's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And so the hot guy leaves, and he like starts brushing his teeth, but then as soon as that guy's out and the door closes, he like gets in the tub and starts drinking the cum water from the.
That's awesome.
Is that how we're ending? Well, that's our Death Trap movie review. TTMR, dude. What?
That's sad. That's the Death Trap.
If you had fun, slap that like, slap that subscribe, tell your friends. There's a Patreon. Thanks, Marie. Vaya con Dios.
Thank you.
Ba-dum-ba-ba-ba, the Death Trap, the Death Trap.